Admit it, 2025 was crazy. And 2026 is going to be crazy too. What's also crazy is these predictions that I made, because they're pretty bad. We're going to be looking at my 2025 predictions, and yeah, no, they're insane and they're pretty bad, so be ready. Alright guys, I have some predictions for 2025, and what we're going to do, this is going to be a series every single year. Right off the bat, I'm stuttering like crazy. 2025 was a crazy year of stuttering for me. At the beginning of every single year, I'm going to make some predictions. Then at the end of that year, I'm going to see which predictions I got right and which predictions I got wrong. Let's start right off with my predictions. Now, I think we're going to have two or more new game modes added to the game. Alright, I was hoping for way too much. You all know that Hive is not doing all that in 1 year. It takes them long enough to make a Bed Wars season. What makes you think that we're going to get a bunch of new games in 1 year? That's just me, okay? I just think that, and one might be an LTM or something. I don't. Okay, if we're counting LTMs, then yes, this one actually was correct. Because we got like so many different LTMs within the span of all of Bed Wars. Well, at least Bed Wars seasons, though. For a recap, we got Megas, and we got Cosmic Clash, and we're getting a Duels game at some point. I don't really know much about that, but we are getting a Duels game in Bed Wars sometime soon. No. I think we're going to have one of the biggest updates to Hive we've ever had in all of Hive's history. Alright, so yeah, this is actually true, because we had Bed Wars Season 4. We had a bunch of new tickets being added that cost like $1 gazillion. And lastly, we got the biggest update of all, getting the Hive Ultimate rank added to the game, which was probably one of the biggest things they've done, other than the lobby change from like 3 years ago or something like that. So, yeah, I want to see that happen, because like if we had a really big event or something, I don't even know what kind of event it would be, but it would just be a pretty cool event. Hive will also add some more custom items to their game. Alright, yeah, this is actually true, because they added the turret, the decoy player, and the jet booster all in one season of Bed Wars. It's pretty crazy, right? I also think we're going to have some really good hub hunts this year. Alright, this is just completely wrong. Because first of all, we had the god-awful puzzle event for the Christmas update. Yeah, that was terrible. Yeah, Hive, never cook again with that again. And the craziest part is, we've done this 2 years in a row. Hive, please never do this again. And lastly, we had that stupid ghost finding event, which that was alright, I guess. I think Hive is probably going to reach about 30,000 players on average, because they're about to release a big update to Bed Wars, which is probably going to bring back a lot of people. Alright, bro, this is not even close to 30,000. I think that they're probably not going to update any game modes except all the game modes that people actually like and play. Okay, yeah, this is definitely true, because they added more seasons of Bed Wars, they added an LTM to Build Battle, and they added Prestigious to Sky Wars. So yeah, this is definitely right. I think in Parkour Worlds, you know how we're limited to 4 zones that we can go to? Look at this. There's only 4 zones that we can go to. It's actually kind of annoying, but I can't buy these 2. I want them so badly, but I can't because. Okay, yeah, I was just yapping there for a whole minute. I'm not even lying, and they didn't add anything to Parkour Worlds. They didn't even touch it. Okay. All right, so. Now for my predictions for 2026, and I promise these are to be way less as much as what they did for all this and that, whatever, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit specific, but I think that the Hive is actually doing this murder mystery update, this huge murder mystery update, sometime this year. It's on the roadmap. I don't really know when it's going to come out, but I think that they're going to have either a movie theater map or an airport map. Okay, if they add a movie theater map, that will by far be the best map, other than backwards. The Backrooms. Backrooms is never beaten by anything unless they do something really crazy that is better than the Backrooms, which I can't think of any map better than the Backrooms. Alright, yeah, I know. I was being exaggerating with the whole 2 games and whatever. Okay, I wasn't exaggerating. I was just hoping really hard about stuff. Okay, that sounded weird, but I was just hoping, you know what I mean. I was hoping really bad that they would add more games. I think they're going to add one more game this year because they haven't added one since 2023. Okay, I'm not even lying. Their last game that they've made is Gravity back in 2023, so it's been a while. Alright, so remember how I was saying that on the roadmap is that murder mystery update? So yeah, I think that in that murder mystery update, you know how we have challenges in Bed Wars? I think they're going to add challenges to murder mystery too. So like, kill 3 people as murderer, or kill 500 people as a seasonal quest, or not a seasonal quest, like maybe a weekly quest or a monthly quest, something like that. Okay, yeah, they're going to add another ticket. They've already added an Angels and Demons ticket, a Backrooms ticket, actually. It's called Anomaly Breacher, but I just call it the Backrooms ticket because it looks like the Backrooms. And lastly, they added the Elemental Forces bundle back at the beginning of the year, I think, or something like that. All in 1 year. All in 1 year. Oh, and not only that, not just like those bundles with quests and stuff, they added a Valentine's event thingy-majig, which you could buy and you get 2 Endo-Lotto pets, not Endo-Lotto. You get 2 Level Lotto pets, you can give one to yourself and then give one to one of your friends or Valentine, whatever. And then they released one for, what's it called? Lunar New Year, which you get a backbling and a pet. I bought it personally. It was kind of cool. I think they're going to add something like that again this year. So yeah. Okay, this might seem crazy, but hear me out. They're going to make their own little thing of emotes, okay? They're going to make their own Fortnite here. They already have the Bed Wars seasons. Why not make emotes, okay? There's literally an achievement for Bed Wars. It's a daily one where you have to emote 10 times with the Minecraft emotes, okay? Why wouldn't they add emotes themselves? They already added win celebrations, okay? There's like take the L and all that stuff. Why would they, what stops them from making emotes that you can use mid-game, not just at the end of the game when you win? So those were my 2026 predictions. And at the end of the year 2026, or maybe even 2027 in fact, because it's March 1st and I'm just now making this video, maybe we can bully myself and be like, haha, emotes weren't added, you're such a dork, how did you think, okay, not that far, but like, we can just say, oh yeah, that was wrong, this was wrong, that was wrong, this was right, this and that, whatever. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.